What's up, YouTube? Yes, you see my coin, 17.8 million. I went ahead last night. I'm sorry for not streaming, guys. I wanted to, but I had to go to work early. Snowstorm kind of forced me to go to work early. But when I was at work, I called up my son and I said, "Hey, you want to do a million, get a gold?" And he's like, "Sure." So we hopped on and did a million, get a gold. Now I'm not going to waste your time with showing you the result or showing you highlights of that, because honestly it was terrible. It was so bad. But listen, I did pull 95 Josh Allen, but it took me, what, 192 pulls before that to get to that point, right? We pulled that guy. We pulled Zadarius Smith. I mean, honestly, we just pulled bad. Like, it was pretty bad. But we're gonna turn this all into something, and that's what I wanted to make the video on today. Is get a golds are worth it if you know how to handle it, if you know what to do with them, right? I got a 90 Strahan, 89 Dayquil. As you can see here, I didn't pull very well. I mean, a few 89s, right? A few 89s. Other than the 95, I would say this was rather terrible. Rather terrible. But we're going to turn this into something. I thought even Ray Lewis, I'm like, yes, all right, I power up. Yeah, he's 6K. Which is still better than nothing, obviously. Preston Smith, obviously. I mean, you see, this is what we got here. So, I mean, it was depressing. And you guys have all seen the prices. The prices are going down a little bit. So we're going to talk about that in the next video a little bit, because, you know, Team of the Year is coming out, what to maybe expect, what maybe not to expect, how I'm going to prepare and stuff like that. So I might make a video on that today, later on, and it might be released today, or I might make it tomorrow morning. Depends on how much time. I got a lot of weekend league. I got a lot of I got to go and coach little kid basketball today. But you can see the prices here have dropped considerably. I mean, considerably. But it is what it is. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clean up my binder today. That's what I'm going to talk about today. Like I said, we did a million and get a golds. You guys have seen my binder. I got tons and tons and tons of golds. And so we're going to clean that binder up just in case there's a market crash. You know, it's already kind of started. Now, I don't know how long it'll last. I know training is pretty cheap right now. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn all of our small silvers into these golds, and then these golds into these golds, right? I'm not going to bore you with it, so I'll be right back as soon as I'm done doing that. We went ahead now and moved my silvers to low silvers to high silvers to low golds. Now this is where the first controversial thing. You can do multiple different things here. You could do either this set, which is what I'm going to do, or you can go and do this set. This is completely up to you and what you want to do. This only takes 3 low golds. The other one takes 4. I'm going to go with the 4, even though normally I would do this one, but I'm going to do the 4. And the reason is because there's a chance that some of these power-ups are pretty expensive. And so I'm going to take that chance. But if you want to take the safest route, take the other route, right? And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put them all in there, and we're going to pull all the cards, and we're going to see what we get. Hopefully, if I get any real expensive power-ups, I'll let you know. But most of the time, I don't. I mean, I just don't pull very good. But that's what we're going to do. So I'll be right back. We just finished putting all of my low golds into high golds and then ripping those high gold packs. 64 packs. So that equates to about 100, I want to say 156 low golds I had. Wow. Well, you can see here we got a Russell Wilson. I expect him to be, look at that, 6,900. I mean, that's good. The more I did this, the more I realized that I think you put your 4 low golds into the high gold set rather than the Superstar MVP, because ultimately, when you put them in the MVP, you're looking to get them into this set right anyways. You're looking to get it into the Team of the Week set anyway. So it's just better. I mean, you're going to pull Team of the Week cards anyways. You might be able to pull some other cards. As you can see, we got Brett Favre. Now, only 3K, but we're going to keep him because eventually he's going to get another card. and that's good. Mike Allstott, same thing. He's eventually going to get a new card, and he's going to go up. 4,500, still not terrible. Still not a terrible price. You can see we pulled everybody's favorite Evan Ingram. We got Orlando Pace. Again, not expensive, but eventually he's going to get another card. And so it's, you know, you just kind of hold on to him. I mean, hold on to him as long as you want. As you can see, Sebastian Janikowski. I mean, you can see here, I probably got a decent amount of power-ups. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible at all. Zach Martin, I love Zach Martin. I think he's gonna get a Team of the Year card. I have a ton of Zach Martins already invested. Brian Dawkins eventually will get a new card. Everybody loves Brian Dawkins. So having his card is good. Khalil Mack, he might get Team of the Year. You just never know. You just never know, right? You just never know. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go into the next set. Now, again, you have options here. Now, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, but you can just put them directly into the exchange right here and try to make 86s. I don't know what the 86s are going for, but usually, you know, you value all your golds at about 1,000 to 1,500 or so. 1,000 is probably about right, so you got about 12,000 right there, plus 2,000 for 80 to 82s each, so about 22,000 to make that. I mean, that's kind of what you value at. Now, I'm not doing that. I'm going to put him into Team of the Week. Now, you can go back video after video after video when I talk about cleaning up my binder. I have done this the entire time. I'm going to put him into this. I'm going to put him into this set. You can see I will have a lot of golds. A lot. Now, don't put your 80s into there. That's a bad idea, right? But put your low golds in, or put your high golds into it. And you can see I have 423. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put them all in there, and then we'll talk about what I do next after that. We have just finished all of the Team of the Week. I put them into, I put my high golds into the Team of the Week Week 2 set. And we had 51 packs. 51 times 6 is 306 cards. That's how many high golds I had, was 306. That's a lot. As you can see here, we have a ton. We have a ton. Now, I didn't pull very well. I only pulled 286s. Only 286s. Now, from this point on out, you can go ahead and sell these cards if you want. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put them in the Team Standout set. I know a lot of people talk about this, but it's probably the most profitable way to handle things, right? And so we're going to go to Team Standouts, Team Standouts. We're going to do the 89 overall set. Now, you can see there's a lot of cards in here that just got cards, like Austin Eckler just got a card. Darius Leonard just got a card. Jerome Baker just got a card. Miles Jack just got a card. Allen Lazard just got a card. Okay, Derek Carr just got a card. And so you need to go ahead, Alvin Kamara, you need to go ahead and look up some of these cards before you do the set. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to look up Allen Lazard, and we're going to look up, let's go with Austin Eckler. Okay, so we're going to look up those two cards, and we're going to see which one's going for most. And we're going to kind of prepare based on that, right? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to look them up. And you are going to see Lazard right now, as you can see, he's already on my screen, 23K for his regular card and 40K. So he's going for 63K. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. So now let's look up Austin Eckler. Looking at 23K and 44K. So we're looking at 67K. So a little bit better. A little bit better. Let's look up Snead. So this is, you have to look them up yourself because prices change all the time. We got 69K for him. Let's look up Baker. Are we going to get a Baker Mayfield in this one? Probably, huh? Yep. So we're going to look up Baker. We're got to find him. He's a middle linebacker. All right. We'll look up middle linebacker. So you got right here, you got 23K and 49K. So you can see his is okay. So we're going to do a few of these sets. We're not going to just do one. Let's look up Derek Carr just because I feel like it. And Derek Carr is a quarterback, huh? So Derek Carr, we're looking at 30K and 37, so 67. You can see pretty much all these cards are kind of the exact same. So we're going to look at Josh Allen, just because I know he just got a card. And he's looking at 24K and 30K. So we're not going to go with Josh Allen. That's the one card we know we're not going to go at. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to make a few. Okay, so I only have 286s, so I can only make 2 of these sets in theory. Now, I'm going to go a different route, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to make a few of these cards. So first guy we're going to make, we saw Austin Eckler. We're going to make him. So I'm going to go ahead. As you can see, I have a decent amount. I have a decent amount of cards from before, right? And some of the cards are coming from, I always use the lowest ones, because if I am short or if I have too many cards, I'd rather sell the other ones. So we're always going to use the lowest ones. It looks like I can only make about 4, maybe 4 sets. Okay, so we got Austin Eckler. He's done. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to make a few more, and then we'll come back and show you what I made. All right, we went ahead and we completed 5 sets. So keep in mind that I only pulled 286s, but you saw all the other cards I had. But I actually went and bought 86s for 15 or 14K or something like that. It was like 14K. So I bought 3 of them, and then I also had to buy a few 78s to complete 5 sets. But that's what I did. I kept my 88s and 87 for Team of the Week because it's not a good idea. It's just not a good idea. I'll show you. It's not a good idea to sell them, right? You can get those other cards. Let's check and see. I don't even know what these go for. I haven't even looked. But you can see they go for 22K, where you could buy the 86s for 14K. It just doesn't make sense to put these into that set, right? So we're going to sell them outright. I haven't even checked Aaron Donald. We'll check and see his price. His price is 17K. Again, it just wouldn't have been smart to put him into the set. And then I went and bought a bunch of 478s. So I had to buy 478s and a few and just 386s. That's all I had to do to complete my 5 sets. You can see here the cards I picked. I picked Austin Eckler. Looks like I only did it 4 times. 4 times. But I accidentally picked Austin Eckler twice, and then I picked DK Metcalf twice. So we're going to go ahead. You can see right here what we're going to sell them for. It's 30K. And so 30K, 60K for them. Plus this card's 40K. And so we're looking at 70K for the sets. So you're looking at 140K for those 2. And then Austin Eckler, 29K. You can see there's only one up, so that's good. So that's about 60K. And then 53K, as you can see here. So we'll put them up for 50K. Hopefully we sell them. And that's 160 plus that is 140. So we got 300K off of that. Plus you got all these power-ups. Plus we still have our elites, right? And what are we going to do with our elites? I don't know. But plus Josh Allen, about 550. I mean, I'm venturing to say that we probably are close to getting our coin back, if not making a decent amount. You pull small legends when you do these get a gold. So let's go take a look and see if we got enough small legends to rip this exchange. Is this the smartest thing to do? I don't know. I mean, it's up to you and what you want to do. I wouldn't put anything above an 83 into this though. And so you can see right here we got a few 83s. Let's go ahead and we're going to complete the set as many times as we can. Don't put your higher ones in there. That's just a bad idea. But 82s and 83s are probably okay. If you can get these cards pretty cheap, you're all right. This is a huge risk. I mean, keep this in mind. This is a huge risk. But you can pull some fire out of this. If you pull a 90 or a 91 or higher than that, I mean, you're doing good. You're doing real good. But again, that doesn't always happen, right? We'll do that. And then we want to sell all the other cards. So let's go ahead and rip those packs and see what happens. Hopefully we pull something good. But if we don't, it's okay because, I mean, they're kind of risk-free packs when you're doing based on what I've done already. They're kind of risk-free. But if we do pull something good, that's better off for us. Oh, I did pick 5. I thought I did. I didn't open Allen Lazard, but I did pick Allen Lazard too. And so there you go. We got that one. Now let's open up our random season packs. We got 3 of them. Let's hope for something high. Let's hope for, well, that's a big L, but it is what it is. We're hoping for 80 or 90 pluses. 87 Bobby Bell, big L. Wow. Of course, you're going to do this to me when I'm recording, of course. 86. All right, so that was a huge L. But they're kind of risk-free. I mean, at this point, they're kind of risk-free. I would say I easily got my coin back out of that million. And we're going to go ahead, and you can see right here, I overpaid for some of these cards, but that's just because I wanted to complete the sets and so on and so forth. So now I'm going to go on through the process of just selling the cards. You don't need to see that. That's the end of the video. Listen, let's keep making coins together, guys, and I'll see you later.